Okay, in this video I've mixed multiplication problems with division problems, so that's kind of how that's going to work. So example 1 says this: I save $10 per week for my allowance. In 8 weeks, how much money will I have? So I'm trying to figure out the money I have. Okay, so I see that we have $10. But that occurs every week. Well, then it occurs 8 times, so I multiply it by 8. And 10 times 8 is going to give me 80. Okay. Example 2. I want to save $200. If I save $20 each week, how many weeks will I have the money I want to save? So I want to find the weeks here. That's my answer. I don't see any weeks, actual number weeks, like I don't see 7 weeks or anything like that, but I see that each week's $20, okay? So what I want to do is figure out how many 20s I have to write out in order to get to 200. So, I mean, I could go 20, 40, and so forth, or I can just set up a division where I divide by the 20, and then I want to hit 200. Okay, so I take 200 divided by 20. That gives me 10, so 10 weeks. Okay, example 3. School needs to buy 12 new uniforms. Uniforms cost $50 each. How much money will the school have to spend? So we want to find the money. And I see I have a money amount, $50, but it occurs every time I buy a uniform. So how many uniforms do I need to buy? Well, I need to buy 12, so I need to spend $50 12 times. So I take 50 times 12, and 50 times 12 is 600, okay? So $600. Okay, example 4. Hermson is buying pizza for his connections class. If he figures each student will eat 6 pieces and he has 12 students in his connections, how many pieces of pizza does he need to buy? So we're going to find out how many pieces I need. Okay, so I see 6 pieces. But that's for every student. Well, we have 12 students, so I do a multiplication with that. So 6 times 72, 6 times 12 equals 72. So I need 72 pieces. Okay, example 5. I go to the store with $35. If calculators cost $7 each, how many calculators can I afford? So I'm trying to figure out the number of calculators. Okay, now I don't see any actual calculators, but I know that each one's $7. Okay. And I have to stop when I hit 35. Now, it's kind of hard to count by 7, so again, I set up a division where I divide by 7 and 35. 35 divided by 7 is 5. Okay, a classroom will fit 20 students. If there are 120 students in school, how many classrooms are needed? So I need to figure out how many classrooms. Well, I don't see any actual classrooms, but I know each one fits 20 students, okay? So I can count by 20s until I hit 120, or I can just divide, okay? So I take 120 divided by 20. 120 divided by 20 on the calculator is 6. Okay, so there are 6 classrooms. Okay, so again, some of them are multiplication. What I like to do is say, okay, what do I need to know? Okay, that's what I need to figure out. And I say, okay, do I have any monies in the problem? Well, here I did, but it occurred every week, so 8 times. Here I was trying to find the number of weeks, and I didn't really have a number of weeks, but I know each week was $20, and I know I have to stop at 200, so that means I can set up a division rather than write them all out, and 200 divided by 20.